it's just not my type of city. If that happens to a lot of tourists, man, I mean, you're not going to get a lot of tourists. You're not going to make a lot of money off of them because they're never going to come back.
Happening right now, the search for the people who attacked a group of tourists in the heart of New Orleans. One of those tourists beaten so badly he had to go to the hospital. Good evening, I'm Katie Moore.
And I'm Tan Trung. The visitors to our city say they were good Samaritans trying to protect a homeless woman. Danny Monteverdi was able to talk with that victim despite his injuries. He's live along Canal Street where that attack happened. Danny?
Good evening, Ton. As the police continue to chase down leads in this case, the victim of that brutal attack is now preparing for his next visit to the hospital after this sudden and violent attack. Whit Allen and his friends were living it up in New Orleans this past weekend to celebrate his 30th birthday. They spent time drinking hurricanes at Pat O's and took in the sights of Carnival as Chewbacca rolled through the Marigny. But the fun came to a sudden and violent end early Sunday morning on Canal Street.
And when I fell into the concrete, all the teeth got pushed up into my face.
The trouble began when Allen and his friends came across a party bus near Canal in St. Charles.
The kids in the back of the bus were screaming at this homeless lady that was like sitting on the sidewalk.
One of his friends tried to step it and stop it.
Next thing I know is that all these kids, like all these guys from the bus, start popping out of the bus like one by one.
Whit Allen and his friends say they were walking in this part of Canal Street when the attack happened, and they say it happened just like that.
Like maybe 3 seconds is all that it took.
Someone in the group, which Allen and his friends say was about 20 guys, threw punches. Allen and one of his friends were hit. Allen was knocked out.
I was bleeding everywhere. There was blood, just all down my shirt.
Allen was rushed to University Medical Center where doctors treated him for a broken jaw and fractures to his face.
I pretty much lost the fourth center of my teeth, and then obviously this was like a hole completely through my lip, and I had this big hole in my chin, and then there are stitches on the inside of my lip, so yeah, it was kind of extensive.
He's back home in Denver now, but he still has months of doctors and dentist visits ahead of him.
And they're going to have to do a bone graft, and they're going to have to let that heal for probably about 9 months at least, and then they'll be able to do implants so I can have teeth again.
And sadly, he says he probably won't be so quick to try to help someone else in need again.
In Denver, if I had saw someone screaming at a bunch of homeless people, I definitely would have gotten up there and said something like, knock it off, but I'm going to think about that twice next time.
Now, we tried to contact the owner of the bus company tonight. We had no luck. Police, meanwhile, tell us they have several possible suspects, and Allen says he's feeling confident about that investigation after speaking to detectives today. If there are any arrests, we'll be sure to let you know. But for now, reporting live at Canal in St. Charles, Danny Monteverdi, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.